curveball for you. Matt doesn't know what's coming. I know what's coming.
He always knows what's coming.
It's coming hard. So the first of two matchups, it's going to be Robert Downey Jr., 6 seed, versus 14 seed Matthew McConaughey, which I'm proud to share. I can spell McConaughey on the first try every time now. All this 6-win stuff, I type it out so much. It's McConaughey.
I still struggle with that one.
It's tough. So is Gyllenhaal, but
I get Gyllenhaal for some reason, but the McConaughey one, I don't know. The season the ends.
Interesting. Yeah, it's a tough one. So, what we're gonna do here, we're gonna play a little game of 2 truths and a lie.
Oh, I know this game.
Yes.
But for anybody that maybe doesn't know it,
right?
How do you play?
Okay, so I'm gonna give 3 facts about each actor, and 2 of them are true, and 1 of them, you guessed it, is a complete lie that I made up.
Okay.
So if you're playing along at home, if you're watching, feel free. If you think you know a thing or two about these actors, feel free to comment before I reveal the answer. Yeah. So without further ado, why don't we start with Robert Downey Jr.
All right.
He's had an interesting life.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, got in a little bit of trouble. So, okay. So, which of these is a lie?
Okay.
Number 1, he's related to Harry Connick Jr.
Okay. Could be they both have Junior as the last name, so it could be true.
Yeah, could be just a couple of juniors. That could be the last name.
Obviously.
Fact number 2, he helped Carrot Top get his start as a comedian.
Okay. It could be.
Could be. Fact number 3, he was actually in the running to play Maverick in Top Gun.
Oh, okay. I guess that kind of lines up with a timeline when he was popular, I think. Ooh, this is tough. There's Carrot Top, Maverick, and then the first one was Harry Connick Jr. So I do think that like Robert Downey Jr. is related to like a famous person. I was jokingly, obviously their last names are not Junior. But I do think at least Robert Downey Jr. is related to like somebody relatively famous. I don't know if you're switching it out and it's not him. And then the Carrot Top one. I mean, Robert Downey Jr. is in comedy. I could see, like, they grew up in the Laugh Factory together or something. I'm leaning towards considered for the role in Maverick and Top Gun. I'm going to say that one is the lie. I bet it was between, like, Tom Cruise and, like, Mel Gibson or something ridiculous. So I'm going to say the lie is number 3. He was considered for the role of Maverick in Top Gun.
Okay. Final answer?
Final answer.
Okay. Incorrect. He actually was considered for the role of Top Gun, or Maverick in Top Gun. It was
the Carrot Top one.
Yeah, it was the Carrot Top one. So, and I just spliced this in here to do a little thing about Carrot Top, who I think is underrated. I think Carrot Top, I want to start a movement that says, let's remove all of this like stereotype about Carrot Top. He's a good comic. He's got a residency in Vegas. I've never been, but apparently he kills night after night after night. The dude has been just killing in comedy, and for whatever reason, it's just like whenever you need like a cheap hacky joke, you make fun of Carrot Top, and I think he's fantastic. So,
do you want to know a made up issue that made up issue right now that I have with Carrot Top?
Do I ever?
Carrot Tops are green. The little thing that you pull out.
Yeah, that's true.
So
he should
terrible.
Have with like pumpkin bottom.
Exactly.
It doesn't hit the same.
No, stick with Carrot Top. It's fine. We'll allow it.
Fun fact, 2 truths and a lie about Carrot Top. He actually was gonna... No, I'm just kidding. Gonna go with pumpkin.
Oh, I thought you actually like knew a bunch of facts about Carrot Top.
No. Okay, so that was Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
We didn't get that one right.
No.
How about Matthew McConaughey?
Well, we have the same first name, so I'm guessing I'll know his facts better.
Yes. You know his first name. I can spell his last name, so what could go wrong? All right, so fact number 1. He was voted most handsome in high school.
Makes sense.
Fact number 2. He was arrested for resisting arrest after police discovered weed in his home.
Also makes sense.
Sounds like a scene, like a deleted scene from
Dazed and Confused, right?
Fact number 3. He's a former Scientologist.
Oh.
So, voted most handsome.
Yeah.
Weed. Arrested for weed and apparently resisted arrest. according to this true or false fact.
Mm-hmm.
And number 3, former Scientologist.
So I'm guessing number two. Number 2 just seems true. It doesn't have like that much you could switch about it, other than like resisting arrest thing. Like maybe he was just straight up arrested for having it. Number 1 is obviously true, but it's like, was he, because obviously he's been voted most handsome in a lot of things, but was he voted most handsome in high school? I feel like I would have heard if he was a Scientologist and known that he was considered one, because like you can name like the big actors that are like Scientologists, like Tom Cruise, John Travolta. There's somebody else, but it's not McConaughey off the top of my head. Like Kirstie Alley. It doesn't matter. But so I'm actually I think I would have known if he was ever a Scientologist, unless it's a deeply held secret. So I'm gonna say number 3, Matthew McConaughey used to be a Scientologist, is a lie.
Okay, final answer?
Yeah, final answer. He's from Texas. No chance. Is he from Texas?
That's correct.
Woo! Yes!
Nicely done. So you're 1 for 2.
I'm back in the game.
Now back to the bracket.
I know I'm beating everybody at home. They missed both of those.
They probably did. These are good
Dummies.
Okay, so when it was all said and done.
Oh yeah, who won this matchup?
Robert Downey Jr. versus Matthew McConaughey.
Who would you vote for in this one?
I would go Robert Downey Jr. What about you?
Oh man, I think I would go Matthew McConaughey actually.
Okay.
As a better actor, there was a time when he was only doing movies with Kate Hudson that were romance movies, like How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, and like Failure to Launch. That was Reese Witherspoon though. Yeah. And I think he lost cred, but I think he came back and he's legit. I'd go McConaughey, but it's very close for me.
Okay.
So who won this one?
So after the voting shook out, Robert Downey Jr. RDJ, Iron Man. I think that's probably like he's a huge character in the Marvel universe. So
yeah.
So that was that one. Now we got another matchup. We're gonna go with the number 1 seed, Jack Nicholson. You look the way I feel. Can you do Nicholson eyebrow?
I can't do them. I don't even know how to do them.
I can. He faced off against number 9 seed Jake Gyllenhaal.
Chili's, I'm riding Chili's. I love Chili's right now.
Chili's awesome.
I want him to go deep if he can.
Yeah. Side note, I watched a Netflix movie with my wife. Hey, honey. Okay, she's there. I actually have a wife.
It was not recorded audio.
We watched a movie on Netflix with Gyllenhaal called The Guilty.
Oh.
And
Did you call me?
It was one of those movies. Yeah, I'm just being silly.
Oh.
We're filming.
Okay, bye.
Bye. See?
Not a paid actor.
So, The Guilty. It took place all basically in one spot. It's one of those movies where it's like all filmed in one spot. It's basically Gyllenhaal on a headset as a 911 operator helping. He's like dealing with the situation while it's happening, and it sounds like, okay, well, how could you make that exciting?
Yeah.
His acting chops are out of this world.
Good chops.
I mean, got the chops. So
got those Ric Flair chops.
Woo! Those Gunther chops.
Yeah, kind of sounds like that movie Phone Booth from like the early 2000s with Colin Farrell, where it was just like all Colin Farrell on a phone.
Yeah.
Like 86 minutes.
Yeah.
It was a very short movie because they couldn't squeeze it out. But it was not bad.
I liked it.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds did one. He I think it was just called Buried. He was buried in a coffin. The whole movie, just him in a coffin.
Not heard of this movie.
Right, yeah. So anyways, so Nicholson, which of these is a lie? He's never drank alcohol. Fact number 1.
Never drank alcohol.
Fact number 2. He once had a one-night stand with Justin Trudeau's mom.
That's really funny. If that's the lie, you wrote a great lie. I love that. That's hilarious.
Yeah, you never know. Fact number 3. He lives on Bad Boy Drive.
He lives on... Okay. I guess that could be true. So could the other one. And the first one, he's never drank.
Yes.
Sometimes my mind, when there's like negatives and you're playing two truths and a lie, no, I got it now. Because I was like, yeah, he's definitely drank. But we're saying he's never drank. Is that true? And I would say no, that is the lie. Even though the other two don't seem that true, I know for a fact he's probably drank at some point in his life. So I'm gonna say number 1 is the lie, that he's never drank. That is a lie.
Okay. Final answer?
Final answer, Reed.
You're correct. You are correct. He has drank
He lives on
alcohol
Bad Boy
before.
Drive.
He lives on Bad Boy Drive.
What state is that in?
Probably
know?
Los Angeles, California.
Oh,
yeah.
that makes sense.
But yeah, I threw the never drank alcohol one in there because like you hear stories of like, well, he had an alcoholic father, so he swore to never touch the stuff.
Yeah.
Or just people who are not interested at all in picking up booze. So
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm sure he's been like blackout drunk at a Lakers game.
Oh,
yeah,
for
he's
sure.
always
Yeah, he
hammered.
should have. Yeah, I should
Yeah.
have thought. Can't go to those games and not have like one beer once in his life. Yeah.
Right. Okay, so Jilly.
Jilly facts.
Fact number 1. He is 1/4 Chinese and is actually the second Asian actor to win an Oscar. That's a mouthful.
Yeah. Both of those. Okay. Yeah.
So both had to be
Both
true.
would be true.
Or false.
Or yeah.
One could be false.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Fact number 2.
I don't know if he's won an Oscar.
He is legally blind.
Okay.
Fact number 3. He peed on a woman's leg when he was a lifeguard.
Okay.
So Asian,
Yeah.
legally blind,
Yeah.
peed.
Serial peer. So I'm pretty sure number 3 would be true because I know that like I've heard at least if you get stung by a jellyfish, like one way to like neutralize the sting and pain is like pee on it because of the acidity or whatever of urine. Mm-hmm. So I'm guessing that's why he did it and not just like he was really mad at some woman who was standing too close to his sandcastle.
R. Kelly.
Yeah.
From his lifeguard.
I'm gonna go with number 2. Could he be a quarter Chinese? There's no way he's legally blind. I'm gonna go with number 2. He's legally blind.
Is the lie.
Is the lie.
Okay. Final answer.
No. I'm gonna switch it. No. I'm gonna do Chinese. He's not Chinese. Or he wasn't the second Asian American to win an Oscar. Some part of that has to be a lie. I'm gonna say that one.
Okay.
Final answer.
Final answer?
Yeah.
You should have went with your gut. Always go with your gut.
He's not blind.
So, according to my research, he has poor vision, but he's not legally blind.
Legally blind.
He didn't cross that threshold. So, all that being said, Jack Nicholson faced off against Jake Gyllenhaal, 1 versus 9. Your thoughts, and then I'll reveal who won after.
I know Jack Nicholson's the better actor, but I said I'm behind Jilly all the way because of that Prada commercial, and I wear the fragrance. Jake Gyllenhaal, I'm voting for him, and it's just for no reason.
Okay.
How about you?
I think he's a fantastic actor.
Yeah. He's still.
And personal preference, I would probably go Jilly too. Jillian Air. What the? When it was all said and done.
Yeah.
Did we lose a number 1 seed this early? We did not. Nicholson's moving on. Gyllenhaal did overcome Will Smith though.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Gyllenhaal's a fantastic actor, but no stopping Nicholson, and that's it.
Yep.